Okay, so it's first thing in the morning and we're heading straight out the door. This is my only day off this week, so we need to get some serious game hunting in. So come spend the day with me as we hit as many charity shops as we can in one day. Lovely, thanks, man. We just got the fry into us now, it's time to hunt. Time for charity shop number 1. Oh my god, sure, we might as well go home and go back to bed after that. What a haul to start it off. But first, I just seen this Peppa Pig and these Disney Wii games. They're not worth much, but I just thought, feck it, they're only €1 each, we might as well grab them for the collection. We got a couple of PS2 games for €2 each, nothing mad in those. And then I seen 2 PS4 games. This World Rally Championship 6, which we've picked up 2 and 3 on the PS2 recently, so I thought it was an interesting one to find today, so grab that because it's only €1. And then this one called Knack for €3 on the PS4. Now, absolutely nothing about it. Could be worth nothing, I don't know, but just I will take a shot on it. And then I realised there were piles of DS games in front of me. Again, I was looking at the likes of this Hamster, Bratz Diamonds, thinking might be a bit of trade value in them. I know I've traded this Bratz Diamonds before and got about £5 for it. So I started scanning them, I got halfway through and I just gave up because this is a pile of absolute bangers. You would not believe it to look, but some of the trade value on some of these is absolutely unbelievable. €5, €8, €3, €4, €8, €4, €23. Oh my god, is it in here? I think I checked in the shop. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, €2, €3, €8, €9, and last but not least, £1.50. So we paid €25 in total. This one is going to get us £23 back alone in trade, and this pile of DS, I don't even know if I want to call it shovelware or kiddyware or what you want to call it, but we don't need to keep any of these, and these are going to trade for over €60 for this pile. So we're talking €83 all in just on the DS games. The Wii games, not worth so much. That Disney Princesses is a €3 one. I've got that many Wii games at this stage, I just keep picking them up and keeping them if I don't have them already. That's €1. This is another Disney Princess. Yeah, it's worth 50 cents. Actually, this one goes for 6, so keep an eye out for Barbie Groom and Glam Pups. €6 in trade and that one for €1, so not bad. And then the PS2 games, just out of curiosity, I don't think we have either of them. Actually, no, we don't have, oh Jesus, Jungle Party trades for €7 on the PS2, and we just picked that up for 2. It's one we don't have, so we're going to keep it for the collection. But True Crime New York City, I think it trades for €1 or 2, and we already have it, but let's just have a little look. Yeah, trades for $1.30, but this is pretty nice condition. No manual, unfortunately, but I think the one I have at home does have a manual, and the disc is actually pretty nice, so worth a pickup for €2. And then just out of curiosity, the 2 PS4 games, not really interested in trading them. I don't have a massive PS4 collection, so we're going to keep these. But this World Rally Championship, oh my god, this trades for €18 and it was priced for £1. That is just absolutely mental. What a start to the day. And then last but not least, this Knack, actually it's not to be sold separately, so is it like a, no, it says 1 to 2 players. It must come with some sort of accessories or something like that. Let's just do a manual search for it. NAC PS4. Yeah, £3 in trade, so pretty much what it's worth. But I can't believe how much that World Rally Championship. So random that this is priced for 3 and this is priced for 1. They were both priced out in the same week as well, and this one's worth 18 and that one's worth 3. I don't know. Anyway, unbelievable haul to start the day off. This is stop 1 and I was planning on hitting about 12, but we mightn't have to waste the petrol and go so far, so let's just hit the next 2 local ones and hopefully keep finding some games.
What date is today, Chris? That's what I came out. What date is it? Are you for your son again?
For my son!
Get on the board. You came back with something and you bought a jacket and you all kind of coat, did you? And I went, oh, you're going to do that now. That we do. Did you get a smile there?
He'll be going straight to heaven.
That's why I'm here, trying to
I
redeem
know,
myself.
I well believe it. Well done! In the AFM now we have the Women's World Cup, the Rugby World Cup, we have the Football World Cup, but Ireland will also be represented in a big way at this year's World Air Guitar Championship. Greg, she was recently named the Jack Daniels Irish Air Guitar.
Radio Nova.
I feel like I found the station that actually is here for me, you know.
No, there's always on the car now, to be honest.
Oh, just keep doing what you're doing. Just go and change. It ain't fun.
Seriously, this is Radio Nova.
Alright, so a couple more games in there, nothing to go mad over. Grabbed a copy of Battlefield 3. Don't think I have this one, it's probably only worth about 50 cents in trade, but the 2 discs were in there. It's all complete and they're in pretty nice condition, so one for the collection. Picked up Need for Speed Carbon because we've previously discussed in our last 2 videos about our Need for Speed addiction. And then a copy of this Full Auto. Never heard of it on the 360, but it's a Sega game, so it's going to be pretty cool. That Dirt 2 would have been a good trader. Probably would have kept it anyway because we didn't have it for the collection, but had a quick check of the disc when I was walking around and I had to connect animals or something like that in it, so we put it back. But another 3 games for €6. So picking some stuff up today. Let's keep going, see what else we can find. Popped out to Balbriggan, went into the Vincent's there, didn't find any games, they just had a few FIFAs on the 360 and that. It did pay for like a little bit of parking. I was going to walk down to the far end because there's another charity shop down there, but it just started pissing rain, so we jumped back into the car. I'm going to drive back towards home, hit a few charity shops along the way there and see what else we can find.
Back in. Siobhan, the flowers there because I think it's those just for display. Okay. So the yeah. Right. Yes. You're right. On the search for right.
Right, so didn't pick anything up in there in the end. A lot of the stuff was priced fairly accordingly to what you can trade it in for in CX. Some of it was probably a little bit over, to be honest. The Wipeout one for a tenner I was tempted to get because it was brand new, it was still sealed, and it's one I definitely would have played. Mortal Kombat was in really nice condition as well. Again, probably would have given it a play, but they had the likes of Red Dead Redemption 2 in there. It was priced for like €10, about what it trades for again. And it didn't even have the 2 discs in there. All it had was the install disc, didn't even have the game disc. And then they had another, I think they had Red Dead for the 360 price for a tenner as well. So a bit more than I was comfortable paying. So we left them there for someone else who'd be happy enough to pick them up. So we're going to keep moving. I'm going to hit a shop now in Rush. Last time we were in here, they had a load of games. Again, similar to that one, they were priced fairly accordingly what you could get and trade for them in CEX. Which, like we always say, I don't mind. They're entitled to charge what they want for them, and hopefully they get some money off people for the games, and it helps the charity out. If it's in really nice condition, that's one I'm going to play. I'm more than likely going to pick them up, but just when it's at around the €10 mark, it's just a little bit too much for me. So we'll have a look in here. We did get a few bits the last time. They had some PS1 titles actually that were kind of priced for about €2. There was some silly Barbie ones and stuff like that, but they were worth a few quid. So hopefully there's a few more bits like that when we get down here. But yeah, let's just jump in there again and see what they have for us this time. Wasn't much of the other one, so we'll be bopping through them as you. Right, so grabbed a few more bits in that one, spent €10 on 5 games, so not too bad. As you've seen, some of the stuff was priced absolutely bonkers. Like that was a Pokken tournament on the Wii U for 25 quid, some 360 games for tenner, but we picked up a couple of okay games. I've no idea, actually I must check how much this is worth. This Peter Pan, The Legend of Neverland. It's another PS2 game. We've got hundreds of PS2 games at this stage, but this was in really nice condition. Disc is fine in it, and the manual is minty. And it was only €1, so we said we'd go ahead and grab it. Well, let's see if we got absolutely fleeced on that. I know a few of these I probably paid a little bit over. Probably contradictory to what I said about the last shop, but when they're only €1 or €2, we don't really mind too much. If we don't have them, and they're in nice condition, we just get them for the collection. This is, yeah, well, the trade's in for €1 anyway, so didn't rob ourselves too much on that one. This Black Site, I know it's not worth much at all, but I had a loose copy of this for the longest time, and I just held on to it hoping to find the case, but it's the first time actually I've seen it since. I had it at home. Someone did post something in the comments after it. I think it was the last game room tour where I kind of showed the stuff that I had loose in the fold rest, if anyone needed that. And I think someone was chasing this, but I went looking for it and couldn't find it, so if it does turn up, we'll definitely be doing this swap, because this one doesn't look great, but nothing too deep on it. It should still play anyway. Grabbed this Arkham City Game of the Year edition. I don't think I have this one on the 360, and again, trades for 4, paid 3, so in the round. I know this Bioshock is only worth about 50 cents for euro, but I remember seeing the Bioshock games when they came out back in the day. Looked really interesting and something that I would have enjoyed playing, but never got around to picking them up. So for €2, it's the first time I've seen it in a charity shop, so why not? And I thought I was just grabbing those for them. While I was waiting to go up to the till to pay, there was a few people kind of standing around buying a few bits. I just caught this one in the corner of my eye. It's Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. It was another PS2 one we don't have. It was only priced for €2. But a quick scan over here tells me that that is actually trading for 7 and selling for 18 in CEX. So we got them slipping on at least one. So good pick up that for €2. No manual, unfortunately, but the disc is pretty nice. So we're going to keep moving now. I'm just going to hit the 2 in Swords now. They're the only 2 shops between here and home. Might as well get back. We've got some decent stuff in there. So we'll throw a video together for you. But hopefully we pick up a few more bits to round the day off. It's the last stop of the day and we actually found a few more games. Definitely a more productive day today than it has been the last few weeks, but nothing absolutely crazy to talk about. But picked up Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare in the 360. That's going to trade for £4, so we spent 12 all in. That's €4 for back. For €8 we're going to add these 6 games to the collection. I picked up Medal of Honor. This is just plain old Medal of Honor. I'm almost certain I don't have this one on the 360 and I have most of the other Medal of Honor, so if not, I'm sure we get a few quid in trade for it. GoldenEye Rogue Agent, one that I think I possibly have on the OG Xbox but don't have it on the PS2, so it's a bit of a sickness at this stage. I'm picking up games that I already have just because I don't have them on certain consoles. But as I've been saying for the last year, I'm well overdue going through the collection and just taking out sort of duplicates and bringing up ones that maybe trade better on a different console, or keeping the ones that play better on a different console. But we're still waiting to guess. I've mentioned a few times now that big bookshelf for the game room, so once I get that and get all the games off the ground and organised, that's when we can kind of start going through them and sorting them out. But another that we probably have on the OG Xbox that we don't have on the PS2 is from Russia With Love. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Actually, I'm pretty sure I picked this up recently enough and it's not even Battlefront 2 on the case. Look, I never even looked. That's Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. But we'll mix and match these at some stage and we'll fill an empty case or get a loose disc to fill that case. Superman Returns on the PS2, again one I don't have, and then just Meet the Robinsons on PS2, another one that we don't have. So we'll get back to the house anyway. That's the end of the hunting for today. I'm not going anywhere else. I've been driving around for about 4 hours now and we've done pretty well out of it so far. But I still have to sort through all that PS2 stuff I got in the last video, so we'll get back to the house. We're going to sort through all that, have a look at what we kept, what we're going to trade off, and what we're probably going to give away as well. So stay tuned for that. If you've liked the video so far, if you've enjoyed the out and about, you've enjoyed the pickups, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to have some big giveaways coming soon. We're going to do the push to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. There's going to be a massive giveaway for that, so make sure you're subscribed and following the channel so you don't miss out. But let's get back to the house. Yeah, let's look at those games, and we have a mystery DS card to look at as well. We picked up in the last video in that mystery box, so there's no label on it, so we'll pop that in and have a look at what's on that. So let's just get back and have a look at all that stuff. Alright, so we're back in the game room. I finally sorted through all those PlayStation 2 games that Brian sent me. So let's have a look at what we're keeping and let's talk about the stuff that we're not going to keep. So in total, by the time all was said and done, we've got to keep 53 games for the collection. There is one Xbox 360 game in here somewhere, but the rest of them are all PS2 stuff. So I think that takes my collection well over 200 games for the PS2 now, so it's starting to build up really nicely. So this is all the stuff that we don't need. We already have it in the collection. Some of it's complete with manuals, some of it is just discs. A good few of them are fairly scratched up, but some of them are still decent enough and should play. So we're going to flip the camera around and we're going to have a quick chat about what we plan to do with this pile of games. Okay, so the pile of games that I have there that I don't need, I'm going to give them away. I'm not giving them away in this video though. I did mention in the car earlier on before we came back home that we're getting close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So we still need about 108 as making this video to get to 1,000. Okay, so the pile of games that we already have, I'm going to give away. But don't get too carried away just yet. I'm not going to give them away in this video. I did mention in the car earlier on that we're not a million miles away from that 1,000 subscriber mark. So in a push to drive ourselves over that 1,000 mark over the next few months, I am going to add these to a little pile. And every video that I do between now and then, we're going to take some games, I'm going to pluck some stuff from my own personal collection as well that I don't really need or that I know I can replace easily enough. And we're going to constantly build that pile up, and we're going to have a massive giveaway when we get to 1,000. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, whether it's going to be one person is going to win everything, or maybe we'll just do 10 little boxes with a mix of stuff and let 10 people win something. Whatever you'd like to see done, let me know down below in the comments. So yeah, in order to be much your chance to win and to make sure that we actually get to that 1,000 mark, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell your mates, post if you're in any groups about game hunting, retro games, anything like that. Share the videos in the groups, go ahead and lash them out there. Let's get the channel out there, let's get over 1,000 and let's get a massive giveaway. Let's get some class games out to some people. But yeah, that's my subscription begging done for this one anyway. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking to the end as usual, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Actually, I'm back. I forgot I have this mystery game to show, so let's really quickly pop it into the DS. I have that charging overnight, and let's see what's on the mystery cart. We're going to pop it open and we're going to find out together. Insert dramatic music here. And the mystery cart is Tinkerbell, Disney Interactive Studios. I'm sure it's an absolute banger. So there you go, a little bit of a letdown, but let me know in the comments. You're going to have to confess, do you have this game in your collection?